Over 100 of the most powerful people in the world are meeting behind closed doors right now in Washington, D.C. Wow, the media scrum for this must be immense. Number of legacy media reports about the Bilderberg group meeting, and it's zero. Bankers, kings, corporate moguls, heads of state, military leaders, billionaires, all in one hotel for 3 days, with zero press scrutiny. Oh, but nothing important goes on there. Their conversations don't have any bearing on world events. Yeah, just like if over 100 of the globe's top soccer players and their agents and their managers and officials from governing bodies all got together for a clandestine confab, it wouldn't have any bearing on the game of soccer, none whatsoever. Just like the Bilderberg meeting in 2002, where they decided that the Iraq war would be delayed until 2003. Lo and behold, it happened. Just like when Etienne Davignon bragged that Bilderberg helped create the euro single currency. Lo and behold, it happened. Just like when Bilderberg discussed the imminent 2008 financial collapse before, lo and behold, it happened. Blair, Clinton and Merkel were all groomed for top office at Bilderberg meetings. Lo and behold, it happened. In 2010, former NATO Secretary General and Bilderberg attendee Willy Claes admitted that Bilderberg attendees are mandated to implement policy decisions that are formulated during the meeting. But yeah, it's just a pointless talking shop. So pointless that while conflict in Ukraine rages, Bilderberg attendees this year comprise a literal council of war. The head of NATO, head of the CIA, head of US National Security Council, head of US Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. And the limited bullet point agenda they publicly released states they'll be discussing Ukraine. You'd think that would interest CNN, the New York Times and the rest. No. Would it interest The Economist or the Financial Times? They should know. Their editor-in-chief and chief foreign affairs commentator are both there at the meeting. Also at the confab, the chair and or CEOs of Shell, BP, Total, Pfizer, UBS, AXA, KKR, Volvo, GlaxoSmithKline, and of course Goldman Sachs International. Big tech is also represented across the board. Google, Facebook, Microsoft. One new face is Labour MP David Lammy, who bills himself as a champion of the poor and the underprivileged, while conspiring in secret with some of the most privileged people on the planet. Oh, Lammy's not giving them a dressing down, he's taking his orders. Speculation on Twitter is that the meeting is taking place at the Mandarin Hotel in DC. Roads are blocked off with suggestions they're claiming the government of Hong Kong booked out the entire hotel until the 6th of June as an obvious excuse. Bilderberg operates under Chatham House rules, which means none of the participants are allowed to reveal any comments made during the conference. Not that they'll be under any pressure to do so, since our much vaunted Fourth Estate is more interested in Kim Kardashian talking about eating poop. Democracy dies in darkness. To get exclusive content, early access, behind-the-scenes stuff, and to personally interact with me, please sign up for my community at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Link in description, and thank you for your generous support.